Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this update review on my OnePlus 12. Doing it front facing 4K 30 frames per second because you don't get 60 frames per second, but 30 frames per second is great when using the OnePlus 12. Every once in a while I'm going to pause due to the fact that I got to pay attention to the road and all the cars that I'm surrounded with. I'm going to be hitting the freeway. I'm going to my physical therapy appointment for my knee. I'm still off of work and supposed to go back November 3rd. And it's going to be basically a trial run because they're saying right now it's with all the arthritis in my knee, since this is my second surgery on the same knee. The first one was many years ago when I was younger. It was on the left-hand side. This one was on the right-hand side. And this injury was much more significant. So there's a lot of arthritis. They're trying to help me maintain the surgeries that were done on my knee to keep me from getting a knee replacement, which is a really good chance, especially with the type of work that I do. And I know I just went off topic from the OnePlus 12, but what I want you to see while I'm sharing this information with you is the quality of video from the OnePlus 12, the as far as visually, the audio quality, and stability. So please let me know how everything looks down below in the comment section as I continue just to talk and share and get off topic. I'm famous for that. No apologies, man. It's just a part of who I am. Anyway, so I'm working with a new physical therapist who's trying to work with what they've seen in the x-rays, and when I get back to work November 3rd, we'll see how everything goes. So yeah, man, I don't know, I just want to get back to work. There's only so long that you can be off and be at home doing just the minimum. There's not a whole heck of a lot that I can do while I'm in physical therapy, so it can be depressing, depleting. Struggled with anxiety through all of this. I just want to get back to normality, even though normality won't exist for me in my knee area like it used to be, obviously, but at least to a point where I can feel good about myself and being at work. I really do enjoy work. I enjoy my coworkers. I enjoy everything about what I do. It wasn't my career choice, but it's where I ended up in a meat room for 29 years, and I've already got a pension once I hit 28 years, which is not as significant of a pension like hitting 30 years. So I'm right there, man. I just want to finish out, and if my knee needs to get replaced, then it needs to get replaced. As long as I can walk, I'm good. So I can retire and do something else, work part-time, doing something less physical. So we'll see how all that goes. Again, while I'm talking, let me know how everything looks, how everything sounds, and the stability. As far as the connectivity with my OnePlus 12 where I live, T-Mobile is my carrier. Everything's great. Phone calls, texting, no issues whatsoever. The performance of the OnePlus 12 is freaking amazing. No issues whatsoever. I got the 16 gig of RAM, 512 gigs of storage for under $800, and I got the free OnePlus Watch 2R or R2, whatever it is, R2D2. I gotta tell you something, the watch, I got up to 4.5 days before having to charge my OnePlus watch. That's crazy, man. My Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 makes it about a day and a half, because I have everything on. I don't limit anything on my smartphones or my watches. Almost completes 5 days, 4.5 days. Wow. Imagine if I limited certain areas to keep the battery going longer. Wow. There are deals going on over at Amazon for the OnePlus 12. Over at OnePlus is probably the better deal, because you get something for free. The watch isn't there for free anymore. It's a case. There's 2 different cases that you can get, but you can trade in a device. If I traded in my Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, the 512 gig of storage is what I have with the S24 Ultra. Oh man, there was an accident there. That's crazy. From, what is it right now? I think it's $7.99, about 800 smacks over at OnePlus. And there's a $50 instant credit. Anyway, it's basically, I end up paying like just under. Okay, and I know all of that wasn't spot on information, but you can do your own homework. There's only so much I can remember in this dome here. Hopefully you're doing your homework on your own and finding the best deal out there for the OnePlus 12. The only physical area on the OnePlus 12 that I'm like, is the minimalistic curved display. I wish it was flat, because everything that's coming out now has a flat display. But again, because I'm having a really, really wonderful experience, it's not that big of a deal. It really, really isn't. The rumors are that the OnePlus 13 is going to have a curved display as well. And I also heard a rumor that it wasn't going to come out here in North America, but I haven't found anything that really is specific on that information. It was through some feedback in one of my videos. A team player left some information on that. So I've been doing my homework on that. So I hope that's not true. But again, if it does, look for a curved display, a minimalistic curved display on the OnePlus 13. But the display is so beautiful. It's vivid, it's sharp, watching movies, videos. It's just amazing. It's amazing. I was trying to find another word for it, but I'm just going to repeat myself. Amazing. Yeah, the curved display just doesn't exist anymore once you are so focused into what you are watching. Speakers sound great. I got the 16 gig of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, again, for a really low price, and I got the watch. I got it on right here, by the way. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch it around 4K 60, and then that way you don't have to look at this the whole time. And then we're actually doing a video test at the same time as I'm giving you this update on my OnePlus 12. All right? So I got to turn off the device, restart it, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm back. By the way, the display size is 6.8. A little bit larger than that, just a little bit, but we'll just say 6.8. The 5400 milliamp battery, amazing. I'm going to throw up some screenshots, getting great battery life. Not as great as my Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, but I would say it's just as good as the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold and as good as the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. I got to get over a lane here. And so battery life is definitely 100% efficient for what I am throwing at my OnePlus 12. No overheating whatsoever. Doesn't matter what I'm throwing at my OnePlus 12. The cooling vapor chamber, along with the 16 gigs of RAM and the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, everything working efficiently to give me in what I do, the best experience that I can ask from a smartphone. And again, plenty of storage. It's just a really smooth experience. I almost am considering putting the OnePlus 12 as the forefront runner right now in smartphone of the year. And I can definitely point out some areas that might be better on, for what I have, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra or the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. And if you want to throw in foldables, I'm going to still throw in the OnePlus Open. Then we have the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold. And that's because for what I am getting and at what I paid with my hard-earned money that I work for, when you take everything in consideration, when you're checking the boxes, it really, really puts the OnePlus 12 right up there in challenging all the other smartphones that I have in-house. And that's saying a lot, because you're definitely going to pay more for those other devices. I don't have an iPhone 16 Pro Max because that's what I would have brought in. I was thinking about it, but it's so backdated right now that and my OnePlus 12 literally took the desire to even bring that device in. But you're going to pay a lot more. And yeah, for the money that you save and the little gifts in what OnePlus throws in, first it was the watch, now it's cases, and then plus the $50 extra bonus that you save off your purchase. The trade-in deals are really great. It's just that much better when you look at everything as a whole. Google and Samsung did not have the best trade-in deals, and for what OnePlus is putting on the table for the OnePlus 12, wow. I'm telling you, man, it's just, when you look at what you're getting in all the areas that I talked about, and we haven't even talked about cameras, and I am going to throw a pic slideshow in, plus the video that you're watching right now, both the back and front videos that I'm sharing with you through this update review on the OnePlus 12. It's an overall winner. The cameras on the back and front, amazing. Taking pictures, shooting video, and again, you're getting a sample of all of that right now. The night pics, in my opinion, are better than what you get on the other smartphones that I have in-house. And the reason I say that is because they're a little bit more real to life in color, and they're not over-processed. You're getting just enough light to see what's out there, but not taking away from that natural environment. And you're getting a little too much help with, in my opinion, Google and Samsung. And sometimes you need that, I guess. It depends on how you take pictures and what you take pictures of, and at what time of the day you're taking those pictures. And that goes with shooting video. But in my opinion, night shots, yeah, OnePlus 12. OnePlus 12. But I'm not going to say which smartphone is going to be smartphone of the year, and I'm going to include foldables along with the slabs, so I'm not going to separate that into two categories. thinking if there's any other area. When this video comes to an end, I'm going to throw in the pic slideshow, so please stay tuned for that. But yeah, overall connectivity is solid, battery life is solid, performance is solid, everything working together, really well optimized. Personal experience for me on my OnePlus 12. The display is beautiful. Speakers sound great. Cameras, again, back, front, can't go wrong. Just depends on what you want. Depends on what you do. And if the minimalistic curved display bothers you, then obviously that's not going to be in consideration as far as bringing in the OnePlus 12. The only thing that I wish I could use on the display is a glass screen protector, a tempered glass screen protector, but they don't work as well on a curved display like film does. So you got to get yourself a case that has a decent lip along the sides. Most of the cases will have a lot of lip at the bottom and top that I've reviewed, and just enough rising above on the sides of the curved display. Meaning if you sit down on a flat surface, or if the surface is a little bit rough, your display isn't going to touch that surface. And you can go check out the case reviews that I've put up. But yeah, I know how to work with my devices. It's a partnership. It's a relationship. I can't just throw a screen protector in a case on a phone and say, well, it's good. It's just, nothing's going to happen to it. I'm a part of that nothing's going to happen to it statement. You know what I'm saying? I got to hold on and care for it as best as possible. And yes, accidents do happen. Not very often with me, but I'm just saying it's a partnership. For what OnePlus has given me with this device and what I paid, what I got for free, and again, deals are going on all the time over there, and those trade-in deals are much better. It's really worth considering over everything else, unless you're really, and I'm talking about slab smartphones, because when you do get into a foldable, there's that different experience with the inner display, right? So even though I'm still not going to separate those categories at the end of the year, but there's definitely something different going on there when opening up a foldable and utilizing multitasking software. The OS, the Oxygen OS, is amazing. Amazing. That's not where I want to turn. Freaking amazing. I love the customization. It's my second favorite experience when it comes to software experience. Obviously, stock Android is always going to be my favorite and what I get with my Pixel smartphones. I don't have AI on the OnePlus 12. But again, it's more about that stock experience, and I barely utilize anything when it comes to AI on my other smartphones. Anyway, I'm going to park right here. Yeah, love it. All right, I think I've talked about everything and anything that I could. If there's anything you want to know that I didn't share, a specific box that you have that I didn't talk about when it comes to smartphones, let me know down below in the comments section. Bam, right there. And I will get to you in a timely fashion, do my best. But overall, it's a solid device. The look, as far as that big circular camera on the back, I love it. I love it. It's a great camera, and this gentleman's staring at me because he's wondering why I'm talking to myself. The silky black, I tell you, it feels very silky. I know there's the emerald green, but I've had emerald green. I wanted something different, and I gotta tell you, the back. Somebody asked me if it feels like sandstone, and it doesn't. It's literally, it feels like silk. It's beautiful. Again, once you get used to just using the phone, doing whatever it is that you're doing on the display, whether it's web browsing, social media, watching movies, videos, the curved part of that display just disappears. It's like the hole punch for the front-facing camera. Just disappears. It's like a foldable phone when it's open in tablet mode and you're watching a movie or video or multitasking. That crease just disappears, folks. It just does. Anyway, enough talking. I'm done. Let me know your thoughts on my experience with the OnePlus 12. But definitely a thumbs up. Definitely a go. And if anything on the negative happens, I will definitely share it. But right now, this is a beast of a smartphone. It is a monster in performance, no hiccups. Definitely worth my smacks. And with that, God bless you all. Peace. I am out.
Yeah.